Toxic people have a knack for playing with your mind, bending your emotions to their will. They're not just difficult, they're strategic. They leave you doubting your reality, your worth, and even your identity. But stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll have the one strategy they fear the most. This isn't just about fighting back, it's about reclaiming your mind and your peace. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button for more life-changing strategies to keep you steady and strong, no matter who you're up against. Mind game 1: gaslighting. Gaslighting is when someone makes you question your own memories and feelings, planting seeds of doubt in your mind. They'll say things like, "You're imagining things," or "I never said that," to make you second-guess yourself. My friend Lisa experienced this with her boyfriend, who would deny things he'd clearly said. She started journaling to track their conversations, and over time, it became clear she wasn't the one losing it. Start keeping a journal of key interactions. Write down events, words, and your feelings. This becomes your anchor to reality, a reminder that your perceptions are valid. When they say you're overreacting, respond with, "I know what I felt, and it's real to me." This reclaims your power and blocks their attempts to rewrite your reality. Mind game 2: the silent treatment. Ever been ignored like you didn't exist? The silent treatment is more than just someone being upset. It's a calculated move to make you feel invisible and desperate. My cousin Mike's girlfriend would go silent for days after fights. He'd chase her for answers, but that's exactly what she wanted, to control him through his anxiety. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." When someone goes silent, don't chase them. Instead, focus inward, read, exercise, or spend time with supportive friends. My worth isn't determined by their silence. Repeat this to protect your sense of self. Mind game 3: playing the victim. Toxic people love to play the victim. It shifts the blame onto you and keeps you walking on eggshells, constantly apologizing. Jake's girlfriend would turn every disagreement into a crisis. When he expressed his feelings, she made him feel like the villain. Over time, Jake stopped speaking up altogether. Remind yourself, "I'm responsible for my actions, not their feelings." Set boundaries by saying, "I'm here to support you, but I can't be responsible for how you feel." Checking in with your own needs daily ensures you're not overgiving. Compassion is good, but sacrificing yourself isn't. Mind game 4: love bombing. Love bombing feels like a dream: lavish gifts, endless attention, over-the-top compliments. But it's manipulation. Once you're hooked, they pull back, leaving you craving their approval. Slow down. Don't get swept up by intensity. Genuine love is consistent, not overwhelming. Watch their actions over time before fully trusting their intentions. Mind game 5: triangulation. Ever felt like you were competing for someone's attention, even in a one-on-one relationship? That's triangulation. Toxic people involve a third party, real or imagined, to make you feel insecure and work harder for their approval. James's girlfriend constantly praised another guy, dismissing James's concerns as jealousy. Over time, James found himself trying harder to prove he wasn't insecure. Marcus Aurelius advised, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Don't play the comparison. When faced with triangulation, calmly state, "I'm not interested in comparisons. Let's focus on us." This shuts down their manipulation and reinforces your self-worth. Mind game 6: projection. Projection is when someone accuses you of things they're guilty of, shifting blame to make you feel guilty or responsible. They accuse you of lying, even though they're the ones being dishonest. This makes you question your behavior. Epictetus taught, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Recognize that projection is about them, not you. Don't get defensive. Respond with clarity, "That's not my experience. Let's stick to the facts." Stay grounded and don't let their false accusations destabilize you. Mind game 7: devaluation. Devaluation is when someone belittles or criticizes you, downplaying your achievements to diminish your self-worth. Devaluation is when someone belittles or criticizes you, downplaying your achievements to diminish your self-worth. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Don't let others dictate your self-worth. Celebrate your achievements. If someone tries to belittle you, respond, I'm proud of what I've accomplished, and I don't need your approval to feel good about it. Mind game 8, blame shifting. Blame shifting is when someone refuses to take responsibility for their actions and puts the blame on you, even when you're not at fault. When things go wrong, they say, this is all your fault, even though you had no control over the situation. Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Recognize that blame shifting is a reflection of their inability to take responsibility. Respond calmly with facts. This is what I contributed, and here's what was beyond my control. Don't accept blame for what's not yours. Mind game 9, constant comparisons. Constantly comparing you to others in ways that highlight your perceived shortcomings. This mind game often works by making you feel as though you are not measuring up to someone else, planting the seed of doubt about your own worth and abilities. A toxic person might say, why can't you be more like them? They always have their life together. Why can't you be as organized or successful? Such comparisons are designed to make you feel inadequate and insecure, even if you're doing the best you can. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, said, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. What this means is that self-acknowledge is the foundation of a good life. When you truly understand your unique strengths and journey, the opinions and comparisons from others lose their power. Your path is yours to follow, not someone else's. Comparing yourself to others only leads to dissatisfaction because you are running someone else's race instead of your own. The Stoics believed in focusing on what you can control, your own actions, thoughts, and progress, rather than external factors like others' achievements or opinions. Mind games 10. Control through fear, using threats or intimidation to make you fearful so you stay compliant and don't challenge them. Fear becomes a tool to control your behavior, making you hesitate or doubt yourself in moments when you need to stand your ground. A toxic person may say something like, if you do that, I'll leave you, or you'll regret it if you speak out against me. The implication is clear. Fear of abandonment or punishment will keep you in line. Their goal is to make you too afraid to act independently, silencing you into submission. Marcus Aurelius reminds us in his Meditations, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Stoics firmly believed that fear, though a natural human emotion, should not dictate our actions. While fear can be a response to external threats, we always have the ability to choose how we react. When someone tries to control you through fear, they are attempting to invade your mind. The key is to recognize that you are the one who chooses how much power fear holds over you. Stoics practiced emotional resilience, and they knew that fear often comes from the unknown or from the exaggeration of potential consequences. Toxic people thrive on control, but Stoicism gives us the power to break free. By staying grounded, setting boundaries, and valuing ourselves, we can stop playing their mind games. Remember, the most powerful thing you control is your mind. Use it wisely to create a life of peace, strength, and self-confidence. Thanks for watching. Friends, must tell, do you have such toxic people in your life?